at this display. This divinely smooth ice cream has its linkage to New England, and it's a terrific recipe. And if you like, top it with a Bitburger maple syrup, because that just makes it even more special, and put on a few toasted pecans. That's really gilding the lily or gilding the maple syrup. The recipes we did today were very pleasing, wouldn't you agree? For the entree, we prepared a loin of pork cooked with milk with that touch of rosemary and cinnamon. It really has a well-seasoned gravy. And not one, but two desserts from New England. The tender gingerbread, punctuated with blueberries. Serve it plain with a cup of tea or with a lemon sauce or a dollop of whipped cream. And the delightful maple custard ice cream. Soothing and indulgent. Winners all. Since we talked a lot today about tea, I thought it would be fun to bring together some tea things, accoutrements, etc., etc. And wow, see what we have here. Knocks your socks off. First of all, to have served tea in colonial times, a great many things were required. And the first thing, of course, was to get the tea here. And here is a caddy in which tea was shipped and stored. It has a tin lining. Isn't this just gorgeous? And the label is still intact. Or tea could be stored in elegant canisters like this. This one has an oriental theme. All I can say is this person must have adored tea. Over here, we have a more sensibly sized tea caddy, charming nonetheless. It still has its original red paint and this little tiny hole for shaking out the tea. Now, strainers came in many styles, and this was used to filter out the tea leaves. The tea was never made from tea bags, and even today, a real serious English tea drinker calls them ugly little things. It's true that tea is better if it's allowed to flow loosely through the water, and then it has to be strained, of course. And we have to have a slop bowl. Such a dreadful word for this lovely bowl. It was needed to hold the dregs and the tea leaves from the cups. Our quilt today is made from the triangle form, and it's a version of ocean waves dating back to 1904. Displaying and discussing these quilts with you each week has been such a pleasure. This particular domestic art form was passed down to us through many women's loving efforts, as were their heirloom recipes, which we've shared with you. We all have so enjoyed doing this series and hope that you've enjoyed it too. So until next time, essen gut, eat good.
The recipes from today's program are in Marcia Adams' companion book, Heirloom Recipes.